Right, so in this video we're given the following function, and we can see we want to find the equation of the line tangent to that function at the specific point 1, 2. So we remember that two things that we need are we need the slope, we need to figure out the slope of the line, and we need a point on the line, which in this case is directly given. So we don't have to worry about finding the point on the line because we've already got that line. So most of our work is in finding the slope, and the slope will come from calculating the derivative. So we calculate the derivative first, and then we're going to find the derivative specifically at the x value 1. So we need to find the derivative before we plug in the x value. And up here I'm going to rewrite my function a little bit before I find the derivative using exponents. This would be 2 over, since it's a fourth root, this is going to be x raised to the 3/4, or equivalently I can write that as 2x to the minus 3/4. So when I go to find my derivative, I'm just using the power rule. It would be 2 times minus 3/4 x raised to the subtract 1 from the exponent, which would be minus 7/4. So that, let's see, 2 cancels here, minus 3/2 x to the minus 7/4, and maybe simplify this a little bit. I'd have negative 3 over 2x to the 7/4, or you could write that as the fourth root of x to the 7th. But this is probably okay because we can see we're just going to plug 1 in for x, and so if I plug 1 into my derivative, of course 1 to the 7/4 is just 1, so my derivative is minus 3/2. So this is the slope of my line. So now I've got the slope and a point, and so now I can go find the equation of the line. I've got y equals mx plus b, and I know that the x value is 1 and the y value is 2. So b is simply 2 plus 3/2, which is 7/2. So my equation would be negative 3/2 x plus 7/2. Now they may write something different in your answer. For instance, if I multiplied all the way through by 2, I'd have what, 2y equals minus 3x plus 7. You might have done this in an algebra class, and then if you add the 3x to the other side, right, so you call this the general form of the equation of a line. Typically we like to have it in slope-intercept form, so normally we would write it this way. But again, depending on whoever wrote the answer to the problem that you're working on, you may see the general form sometimes. Either way is fine.